A 19-year-old girl had just stepped out of school. She was kidnapped by two burly men. The car sped quickly toward the back mountain. They weren't after the girl's looks. They were targeting the insurance money her mother left behind. It turned out that ever since Untak was born, her mother seemed to know she would have an accident, so she bought insurance for 8 consecutive years. The insurance payout was as high as 150 million won. Untak's aunt had always wanted to get her hands on this money. That day loan sharks came to her door demanding payment to pay off the debt. The aunt told the kidnappers about the insurance money. That's what led to Untak's kidnapping. The kidnappers searched through her backpack, but couldn't find the bank book the aunt mentioned. At this moment the exhausted driver was about to light a cigarette. Untak desperately lunged forward. If she could just blow out the flame, she could summon the goblin to come protect her. Unfortunately she failed. The boss got angry and wanted to slap her, but when Untak lowered her head, the mark on her neck suddenly lit up. At that moment the goblin Kim Shin was sparring with the Grim Reaper. He suddenly sensed that Untak was in danger. The plates in the air shattered all over the floor. The kidnapper's car suddenly stopped. The streetlights in the distance exploded one after another. The road instantly became dark and terrifying. Two figures emerged from the darkness. The kidnappers trembled as they stepped on the gas and charged forward. Then a sword strike flashed through the air. The car was sliced clean in half. Before the kidnappers could react, their half of the car slowly slid away. Untak was terrified too. Kim Shin put away his sword. He bent down to pick up her fallen scarf. The Grim Reaper was leaning against the car greeting her. To punish these two kidnappers, Kim Shin made this road disappear from Earth for 2 days. For 2 days they wouldn't be discovered by anyone. They would only be taken away by the police when they were nearly dead from pain. The Grim Reaper stepped forward and erased their memories. The criminals finally got the punishment they deserved. But the rescued Untak didn't seem too happy, because ordinary people could no longer see this road, so no more vehicles would pass by. They could only walk home. The aunt was still worried about the insurance money. She was afraid that money would really fall into the kidnappers' hands, so she started going through Untak's things again. To her surprise she found 2 gold bars in the desk drawer. She almost fainted from joy. She thought the bank book had been converted into gold, so the mother and her 2 children stared at the gold bars while guarding against each other. None of them wanted to go to sleep first. This family was indeed all equally greedy, but in a moment of carelessness, the gold bars were still secretly taken by the daughter. Actually, all of this was arranged by Kim Shin. He found out that Untak had been bullied by this family since childhood, so he secretly hid the gold bars in the drawer. After catching her daughter, the aunt gave her a harsh lecture. Then she went to the jewelry store planning to sell the gold, but the clever store owner thought they weren't good people, so he called the police. The officer asked them where the items came from. Kim Shin had erased part of their memories, so none of them could explain. They were then locked up as thieves. After Kim Shin returned home, he started bickering with the Grim Reaper again. Perhaps this time the words hit a nerve. The Grim Reaper became very sad. It turned out that only those who committed serious crimes in their past lives could become Grim Reapers after death, and all memories of their past lives would be erased.